What did you think about the Cowboys game?
I don't even know, man. A shit
It's
show
so
to
weird.
me, personally.
It's so weird. I love that we're this is a game we would have lost within the last couple years. I love that we turned it into a win at the end, but it's just weird. It's like the defense.
I don't know what we are. I can't.
The defense looked great and looked terrible at the same time. And then the offense. And it's so funny. Was I not just a week ago saying, please stop with the spot pass bullshit? And then they continue to do it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
In the fourth quarter, there were 2 or 3 spot passes to Chase Claypool that actually worked. But we actually had, they actually set up blocks. But then there was another play where we had both receivers run spot passes. Luckily, Ben threw to Deontay, but there was no support. So both receivers on both sides of the field literally just turned to the side. And that's one thing, but like when you don't have blockers in front of them or anything, it's like it's just a stupid ass play call to me. Drives me crazy. It's not good to see the offense stall out as many times as it did, but it's a win's a win, I guess. You know?
Yeah, it's just weird, man. I don't even know. I don't know where we go. I don't know where we go from here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So with the Bengals game this week, like I said in the text earlier, I think it would be I don't know, a great idea is not the words, but I would contemplate starting Mason Rudolph. One, because now we got word that Ben is on the COVID list for 5, so he can't come back into the facility until Saturday. Not that he needs to practice. And 2, with that hit he took, he had some damage in both of his knees. Not that should hold him out, but we're playing a team. Yes, it's a divisional game, but we're playing a team that has 2 wins. They are last place of our division, so we have no business to lose to this team. It's also a team that Mason beat once last year and Duck beat a second time. So I would contemplate starting Mason and dressing Ben, and if in the first quarter if things look bad, maybe you throw Ben in, but I would like to I think it would be a good week for Ben to get some rest because I want him to be healthy. Didn't really get much of a bye week.
It's a good idea.
And we got Ravens Thanksgiving night. We got Buffalo Bills on a Sunday night game.
Yeah.
We got the Colts coming up. We got the Browns again. We got the Bengals twice. So it's definitely a manageable schedule, but it's not a cakewalk either.
We got the Bengals, then Jaguars.
Bengals, Jags. Then Thanksgiving.
Ravens.
Against the Ravens.
Yep. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should too. I mean, I ain't mad at that.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt. I don't think the game could get too bad. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think Mason Rudolph is the quarterback of the future for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But call me crazy. The dude's a backup quarterback. He proved, if nothing else, last year to me, and you can disagree with this all you want. Anyone can disagree with this. The dude proved he is a backup quarterback. And a backup quarterback is someone you plug in when your starter is unavailable. Last year, he was able to go 5-3 as a starter. And no, it wasn't pretty. No, it didn't look great, but he had his moments. I mean, the Bengals game, we won like 28-3. I think there was another game he looked decent in. But he's not the future. I understand that, but to me, he proved that he can be a backup. And obviously, Pittsburgh kept him around too, so Charlie Batch wasn't the future. We kept him until he retired. Like where Ben's at in his career, it would be nice to have a successor. And Mason, to me, proved that he's not the successor, but I think he's a serviceable backup. I mean, if you're able to go 5-3 with the shit that they were dealing with last year, Connor out, Juju out, Pouncey out, No Le'Veon Bell, no Antonio Brown. I mean, I don't know.
No, it doesn't sound bad what you're saying.
We're going to have to figure out something soon. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to come down to what Ben does.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The Bengals game should be interesting. I like that the Bengals they're definitely a better team than their record because they've been in close games. They tied the Eagles. They beat the Titans. Joe Burrow looks really good, so I think it's going to be a good game nonetheless. I'm really interested to see what team shows up for Pittsburgh. A good game?
That's what I'm saying. Who's showing up for Pittsburgh? That's all I want to know.
Right, right. Are we going to struggle on third down on offense?
We'll
or are
see.
we going to – I mean, the defense –
we'll see.
They were holding them to field goals, which is good, but I don't know.
It's an interesting team we have this year.
Yeah.
Interesting team.
But we're 8-0, so you can't be too down in the dumps,
Hell
right?
yeah. No complaints.
I mean,
no complaints at all.
It all comes
I'm not down
winning.
the dumps one bit. I'm excited.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Don't you ever talk about me.
The Killing Time Podcast with Lux and Cody.